Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's Coach Max. I'm here with Colin Harris. He's a former D3 pitcher. Last year he was with Mount Union, and he's going to walk us through a little bit of daily arm care routine for pitchers.
Alright, so the first thing I basically did, what we did every day before you got to the field, if you were starting, coming out of the pen, I just like to run a couple pulls to get started, get the blood flow going. And then we go through like the team stretches, the high knees, butt kicks, lunges, everything from that line. And then normally we go into our throwing or like arm care progressions. We did J-bands, the standard J-band routine. I'm sure you can find anywhere if you look it up on YouTube. And then from there, after we go through all that, we go into our throwing, and that's what I'll take you guys through now. So the first thing we want to do is wrist flips, standard wrist flips. You just want to make sure there's good rotation on the ball, four-seam grip, like this. You just really want to be doing like mainly just wrist, not arm. If you get the wrist, the right rotation, it'll work better in the game with your pitches. Alright, so the next thing you want to do after wrist flips is just your steady base rotation, making sure you're finishing out in front of the ball. You want to try and finish as low as possible, get your arm out as front as possible, and it'll be going more straight and more direct during the game where you want it to go. After steady base rotation, you just want to move into standard rockers. Make sure you lean over your front foot, put all the weight up here, lean back. As you lean back, you want to separate into the pitch. It's important when you go back and move forward, you want to make sure this foot stays planted. And then after a couple planted, you can go to follow through. And this will be how the follow-through goes. You want to be finishing in your position like you would be on the mound. So after rockers, we're going to move into the up and down progression we do. You would go up and down 3 times, working on separation as you're going through. And the third one, follow through like a pitch. It's important here to work on your balance off your push-off foot for when you get on the mound and throw it in your bullpen. This is a drill you can do at distance or close range. Just depends on how your arm's feeling that day. You can even do it days after starts. This is a drill I really like doing and help my arm a lot. After 3-step balance, you want to progress into kind of your crow hop. This is when you're getting into longer distances, stretching it out before your start. This next one's similar to balance. You only go down 1 time, and then you go into your crow hop. This is just before your standard crow hop to work on balance, and you're getting your momentum going towards the mound. This is the first step in kind of your long toss. For pitchers, it varies on how far you go on start days. I know normally I didn't like long tossing as far, but some guys like even Trevor Bauer in the MLB, they can extend it to foul pole to foul pole. It's all just personal preference. From balance in a crow hop, you just want to go into your standard long toss. Like I said, distance is personal preference. Anywhere from like 5 to 10 throws. You don't want to overdo it, and then you get to your bullpen and your arm's already tired. So just your standard crow hop, make sure you're following through all the way. Throw it a long distance, short distance, whatever you feel warms you up for the game. After your long toss and your arm's feeling good, you should have a pretty good sweat going. I always like to go into my bullpen with a good sweat. If you go in kind of feeling cold, your bullpen won't be as effective and you won't be as good on the mound when you start the game. So after long toss, you want to move it in. I normally did like two or three throws, bring it in like 10 feet. That's what worked for me. Like I said though, it's all up to you how your arm feels. Just listen to your arm bringing it in. Normally bringing it in, you just want to do your normal throws, normal progressions, no really set thing. But when you get to about 10 to 15 feet, that's where you work on your grips. You can throw a 2-seam, 4-seam, change up, curveball. Do like 5 of each. You can have your partner get down if you want. And then from there, you just go straight into the bullpen.
That's going to be it for today's video. Big shout out to Colin for being here. Love having him on the staff here at Ohio Wave Baseball. If you haven't checked out our last couple of videos, we've got catching progressions and 2 hitting drills out there for you guys to watch. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel and keep a lookout for our next coming videos.